Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is the third day of our international conference. We have a distinguished list of speakers this morning, but with a slight change in our program than the one that you have in your conference kit. Our first speaker is going to speak first because he has to rush to a meeting called by the President of the Republic. And there will be also a slight change in our format. After his brief presentation, he is allowing a few minutes for questions and answers before he leaves for that meeting. Our first speaker needs no introduction. He is multi-awarded, widely recognized, internationally honored for transforming a regular city into a premier model of good governance. Elected as mayor at the young age of 29, he was at that time the youngest official of a city among his peers. He has shown that indigenous local government practices work and has received a multitude of awards in recognition of those innovations, including the much coveted Asia's equivalent of the Nobel Prize, the Ramon Magsaysay Award for Good Governance, and the Konrad Adenauer Medal for the most excellent mayor in the Philippines. He is currently the Secretary of Interior and Local Government as he continues to advocate for education reforms as well as ethical leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Secretary Jessie M. Robredo.
Thank you very much, Dr. Domingo. Mr. Andrew Ellis, the Director for Asia and the Pacific of the International Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance. Dr. Edna Ko of UPNCPAD. Distinguished participants in this conference, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Bihira ho yung bumabati pag ganitong oras. Maraming salamat. They say that the Philippines is a country with an unfinished revolution. That is quite a feat in itself after two popular uprisings. Columnist Conrado de Quiros said it best, and I quote, "We blaze forth in one flash of time, only to stumble in darkness afterwards. We have shown ourselves to be so full of promise, but so lacking in commitment." End of quote. The ambition that we have in this administration is to break the cycle of mediocrity. We dream of a country that will blaze forward and never again lose its momentum. The one thing that can make this happen is really good governance. Just imagine 20 or 30 years from now, our local government units, each of them practicing good governance. What if they manage their finances so well that they are able to provide almost all the required services, and then more, of some. Our goal is for them to show performance and take the straight path at the same time. It is not enough for them to be smart. They also have to be straight. That is the audacious dream. Marami ko na hong beses nasabi na inaantas ko namin yung sukat ng paglilingkod sa lokal. Hindi na ho sapat yung mahusay. Hindi na ho sapat yung matino. Hindi ho lahat ng mahusay ay matino. At hindi ho lahat ng matino ay mahusay. Umaasa po tayo na sana ang ating pong mga lokal ay hindi lang mahusay kundi matino pa. The end game is that good governance should give Filipinos a life where they are not desperate for jobs, a life where children can eat well before they go to school, a life where parents no longer have to worry about the future. There's still a long way to go to bring the dream and current situation into closer alignment. Consider the following. Thanks to a 26-year-old Harvard dropout, most people in advanced countries can easily publish to millions through Facebook for free. All they need is internet access. But what of the Filipino children in our municipalities? They are lucky to have one workbook and textbook for every 12 children. They can even bring the books home. Nung mayor po ko dun sa amin, minsan nagpulong kami ng mga magulang. At parati ang hamon, paano magiging kasing husay ang public school sa private school? Ang sagot ng magulang, alam mo mayor, sa private schools, kumpleto na ang libro, may workbook pa. Kami sa public school, hindi na kumpleto ang libro, wala pang workbook. At dahil yung nakita namin kung gaano kayo kahalaga, yung pangangailangan sa workbook, tinulong ho namin yung mga subject supervisors. Hindi ko alam kung familiar kayo sa gawain sa DepEd. At ang hamon ko namin sa kanila, sabi namin, ba't hindi tayo gumawa ng sariling workbook? Nagpulong ko sila, nagkasundo sila, isang summer, pumunta sila sa isang maayos naman na resort, at ginawa ko nila yung workbook. Palagay ko, that is only half of the work that was required. Ang tanong, meron na mo tayong material, paano natin gagamitin yung material? Nagpulong uli, ang sabi ng mga teacher, meron tayong konting pera, pagawa tayo ng workbook. Ang problema, pag ang workbook, pinasulatan mo namin sa mga estudyante, taon-taon, gagawa kami ng panibagong workbook. Kaya ang sabi ng mga teacher, siguro dapat ibigay natin sa kanila isang workbook sa isang notebook. Ang napansin ko doon, pag binigyan ng laya yung maayos na pakikipag-ugnayan sa mga kasama natin na naglilingkod, palagay ko makahanap po tayo ng paraan. And to my mind, good governance is the process of engagement between the governors and the governed. Governance is not government, governance is not the stakeholders, it's really constructive engagement. And from our experience, we can solve many problems, including the absence of resources. If we can promote good governance in the different aspects of the work of all government agencies. Ako sasabihin ko sa inyo, naniniwala ako na mas maraming nasa pamahalaan na tapat. Natatapan lang po sila ng mga lobo. At kung magagawa mo natin ang paraan na itulak, isulong, yung maayos na pamamahala, maraming suliranin ang bansang ito na maayos natin. You know, engineering brainiacs at Google changes culture across the globe by just making information accessible to anyone with an internet connection. Contrast that with our LGUs, where the digital divide seems wider than Niagara. In the South, for example, you don't go online to influence your constituents. You still speak on a two-way radio. Marami pa lugar sa Pilipinas, hindi internet, kundi over pa. At malungkot po yun dahil alam natin kung inayos lang, kung paano ginugol yung pera at yung sistema, wala na kung sana over ngayon. Ang dapat nung nag-over yung pulis na lang. Hindi na po yung mga lokal. And just to magnify the gaps in services, the gaps in capacities. You know, we have computer models now that can predict outbreak and casualties of civil uprisings. To top it all, we are now moving towards the third industrial revolution with the digitization of jobs. That's something that people in the poorest island would appreciate, having no jobs themselves. Dito sa Maynila, ang pinagtatalunan dito ng klaseng trabaho ang ating nung itutulak, maraming lugar sa bansa wala ng trabaho. At palagay ko po, ang babalik at babalik po tayo, ano yung ginagawa ng nasyonal, ano yung ginagawa ng lokal. Sa akin yung pananaw at sa akin yung paniwala, marami kong magagawa yung lokal kung babaguhin lang natin yung kultura at sukat niya. Ako hindi na sa akin yung mga mayor, yung mga gobernador. Parating inuulit namin yung mensahe. Hindi lahat ng mahusay ay matino. At hindi lahat ng matino ay mahusay. Ang sukat mo ng paglilingkod ay mahusay at matinong paglilingkod. The Asia Foundation released a rapid field assessment report in 2010 that measured the benefits of decentralization. Its key findings showed that the vote had improved local governance, but spending for things like health and education were flat. Let me digress a little. Una, ako, dahil nag-mayor doon sa amin, naniniwala ako na talagang mabuti yung decentralization. Sa isang banda, sasabihin ng lokal, di-decentralize nyo yung authority, hindi yung funds. At pag tinignan nyo talaga yung national budget, pag binalakas nyo yung national budget, magtataka mo tayo, bakit taon-taon ang paglobo ng budget ng national agencies, kahit na-devolve na yung mga tungkulin, mas malaki sa pagtaas ng pera ng lokal. And you know, it's not the fault of the present administration, it's not the fault of the national government. There are laws which have constricted provision of resources to local government units. And let me also say that while there are mandates that should be shared, the concept of shared mandate must be reviewed in the light of the problems of accountability. Magbigay lang mo na isang halimbawa. Sino talaga yung nananagot sa edukasyon? Talaga ito ang sagot, DepEd. Subalit, binigyan mo ng kapangyarihan ng lokal sa pamamaraan ng local school board. At meron tinatawag na Special Education Fund or Special Education Levy that actually provides money for public education in the jurisdiction. But in as much as they're not accountable, then, sabi nga niya, anong saysay ng pag-ugol ng pera? Ang health ko ay devolve. Subalit, sino naman ang mayor ang iniuwi na lang dahil mahina yung kanyang health program? Dahil wala ang sukat, dahil wala ang lugar, ang problema ko talaga, yung konsepto ng shared mandate ay kailangan ripasuhin at kailangan pag-usapan sa baba. The most important finding of that assessment, however, is that LGUs have gradually provided space for transparency. However, information shared with the public was insufficient and real public involvement in governance was minimal. Remember, this was in 2010. Since then, we've been very busy. And this is what we would like to offer. One, we will introduce a full disclosure policy requiring local governments to post 12 different financial statements in public places. Two, we have spread the practice of performance-based incentives through what we call the seal of good housekeeping. Third, we introduce what we call the Performance Challenge Fund, which is now a source of not just of much-needed funds, but also the inspiration. In 2011, 1,696 of the 1,713 LGUs nationwide have complied with the full disclosure policy. Exactly 1,327 or 77% qualified for the seal of good housekeeping. This means they will access the Performance Challenge Fund and use the money to give people better lives. Bigyan ko lang po ng konting yung tinatawag namin seal of good housekeeping. Last year, ang sabi ko namin, kailangan may insentibo ang lokal para po yung transparency rules ng pamahalaan ay sundin niya. Kailangan may saysay na intervision ng audit report. Matagal ko meron sa amin na minsan ng taon. Minsan sinasabi namin na yung COA report is a Mona Lisa report. They just lie there and they lie there.